Hey guys, well, I've been watching a few videos and everybody's pretty much talking about the same theme today with like current events in the news. And I've been taking my notes to believe that, but that's not what I want to talk about right now. Well, it partly has something to do with it. I'm just like, I'm really missing my sons lately, like bad, hardcore. Like, I missed Thanksgiving, then Christmas, then Benny's birthday last week, where his sweet 16, Jonathan's 19th birthday in October. It's like 1, 2, 3. I just can't even take it anymore. And then I'm like, yeah, but if I leave here, then Steven and the baby are here. I could go down to Florida and stay with my sister. I could just stay here. But it's like no matter what I choose, and I hate being in that triangle. So I figured, well, I better talk about it, because if I hold this one in when it's my kids and that's what it has to do with, that's literally what put me in the hospital a couple weeks ago. What led me to put myself in the hospital. So, thinking of my middle son, Jonathan, because I've been just working on his birth chart. I'm doing all my kids' charts so that I can learn as well as doing my own. And I'm finding these synchronicities, and he was the one that my youngest Benny told me that Jonathan got the vaccine. And with all this talk of synthetics and artificial such and such, my son Jonathan was born with a condition called hydronephrosis, where he had fluid around his kidneys, and he had to go to CHOP, which is the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, when he was a baby. And the nephrologist told me that he would most likely outgrow it by the age of 3 or 4, which he did. He had ultrasounds and x-rays and things like that, and we kept an eye on it, even until after school age, to make sure it was not coming back or anything. But if there's a pre-existing condition, which there is in my son, just because it's not there currently doesn't mean it's cured forever. No one knows what the future holds if there's a pre-existing condition. And his is prior to birth. They found this out when I was in my 3rd trimester pregnant with him, and they did an ultrasound, and a stress test on me, and because I was carrying more amniotic fluid than I was supposed to. So they checked that out, and then they saw his condition while he was in utero. He was my little sick child. Poor baby. He looked like the kid from Jerry Maguire. I kid you not. Like, if Jonathan ever watches this, he's going to kill me for saying that. But with his little glasses and his blonde spiky hair, and his absolute pure sweetness and blonde, just like the kid. I mean, and now, because we've argued about it, Mr. 19-year-old Libra, now Scorpio rising, genius. If something with him is modified or, woo, getting hot because I'm getting angry. Okay. Anyways, I haven't been able to talk to my son because, again, at 19, who wants to talk to their mom all the time, plus he's in a different state than me. So I can't see him and physically check on my kids, which I hate because I need to see them. I beg them to video chat me, and they're busy in their teenage lives. But I think my son Jonathan is purposely avoiding me because we have argued about that topic, and he knows how I feel about it, and he knows that I did not want him to get it. So I think he's avoiding me. And my heart is breaking as his mom. So that's why I'm here doing this video, and it sucks. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just holding ground right now, holding space and learning as much as I can about everything, preparing the best that I can. That's why I've been so pissed off about this whole homelessness thing I went through and injustices, because doesn't anybody think I would have liked to prepare and prep and get things ready to go and have somewhere to store shit and all that? Yeah. And here now, the Capricorn has to do everything last minute. Oh, I'm loving that. As T.I. said, big shit popping and little shit stopping. Some big stuff is going down, and it's about action time. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready. I've been waiting for this my whole life. And I guess the good thing and the upper hand that I have, kind of my ace in my pocket, is that I've had 44 years to contemplate solutions to everything, while other people were accepting the way things are and bowing down. Some of us were out here thinking of better ways, and then living our lives testing every theory and experimenting and trying out every option to see what worked and what didn't, so that we could learn from firsthand experience. And I believe it's our duty and responsibility now to share what we've learned along the way. And for me, that's been the most difficult thing to try to do, because there's not one thing I'm not interested in or I don't want to learn about. So, like, I don't have just one area or one topic that I excel at. Excel at them all. I'm just kidding. I enjoy humor, even if it's dumb, if it's corny, whatever, if it's sarcastic, it's humor. It's funny. That's a good thing. So that changed my mood. Therapy. And I just looked at the time of this video, 10/11, and that's my son Jonathan Lieber's birthday, 10/11. He was also born the year of the 9/11 attack, 2001. 10/11/01. Numerologically, yeah, my baby. So this is his worried mom. I was very sad prior to making this video. I feel a little bit better now that I talked about it. There's other topics of discussion I would like to discuss that aren't the most fun to talk about, but at least I need to talk about it so I know I got it out too. If you guys choose not to watch that, I'm not going to get offended. Seriously, I get it. Like, some people just don't want to hear about things. I'm not going to feel any kind of way, negative or anything. It's everybody's personal choice, and you guys should know by now that's what I respect the most. So anyways, I'm kind of reading in the book of Psalms. I'm going back through Revelation. I'm seeing current events, and I'm seeing how they correlate in scriptural prophecy, okay, and scriptural text. Some things I got were Psalm 81, and has a reference to the full moon and the new moon and the first day of the lunar month being a feast day. And then music, the lyre, the song, harp, and drum. Psalms 81 also makes a 9 in numerology. And I looked at, where is it? Oh, shoot. Did I write it down? Because I can't remember. Oh. In this one. I don't remember where it is. It was something with 22 reference. And that was on that license plate in my prior video that I talked about. The two numbers in the one vehicle that was in reference to my son was 22. And my son, he's in numerology a number 11, which is a 2. So that's significant for me with him and the connection we have there. Anyways, I looked at a verse and it was 22:22, and I can't remember what book I was in though. So anyways, I just thought I would mention it. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. And this was also, I guess, me reaching out, and if you are still here and listening to this, thank you. I appreciate that. I do feel better, and I'm just going to keep praying for my son, all 3 of them, and my granddaughter, and my family, and each and every one of you. Love ya. Peace.